Welcome back on the Good Morning Artesia radio show as we're getting ready for our final segment of the day. Leah's here from Central Valley Electric Cooperative. And thank you so much for the pad and the pens.
Oh, you're welcome. Those are really cool pens. We had the white with the color the last few years, and then we just got these really cool black ones, and they write really nice.
And then they have accent colors.
They do, so but they're all black.
We have green and purple and orange.
Yes.
I think I know which one will probably be more popular than any other color.
Exactly.
Unless
here anyway.
Here in Artesia, that's right.
Yeah.
But then again, you've got Hagerman.
Mm-hmm.
Got Hagerman. Who has purple? Gateway Christian?
Maybe.
I think Gateway Christian has purple.
Yep.
So you've probably got red and others too.
There's a yellow, I think, and but I don't know if there's any other colors. But
yeah. Well, I have up. You wanted to talk about the website and the survey because I know we're really encouraging people to fill that out.
Right.
And so let me bring up the website. So when you go to the website, this is, and we'll describe it for the people listening, of course. But when you go online, you've got your little slideshow with different things. And then right there it says, we need your help, residential survey, start survey.
Right. You can click right there. You can scroll to the bottom of the page. You can click down there as well.
Okay. It's at the bottom of the page?
It's at a little tickler down at the bottom.
A tickler?
Yeah.
June board meetings. I like that stock photo of the bubble people.
Yeah.
There's your dog staying cool.
Yeah.
I like that. Follow us on Facebook. You have a Facebook page.
It's got to be there somewhere. Oh, the question. Right there. Questionnaire.
The question?
No, at the bottom where the bubbles are?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a question?
That is one of the posts that we made on Facebook that stays at the bottom of our website.
Okay.
Yeah, anything we post for a period of time stays at the bottom.
Okay. So once you click on the Start the Survey, that's what you really want to encourage people to do. And it says Western Farmers Electric Cooperative. So that's the right place.
That is our wholesale power provider. So yes, that is definitely a legitimate link.
Okay. And how long do you think it takes to fill out the survey?
5 to 8 minutes.
Okay.
We've tested it. Literally 5 to 8 minutes. But some people may take a little bit longer because they may need to go check some things to really get the correct answer, depending on what type of heating and cooling situation you have. But so ultimately what Western Farmers is trying to do for the CVE residential members is to determine what our current demand for energy looks like and what it might look like for the next 5 to 10 years. So they're asking a lot of questions about what type of heating and cooling system do you have now, what type of kitchen appliances do you have now, what type of utility appliances do you have now, and what do you see happening in the future? Okay. Would you be that person to switch those out to be more energy efficient, or would you be that person who switches them out only after they fail? Of course, not planning for those type of expenses can sometimes be hard, but that they're trying to figure out if people are interested in electric vehicles, if people are interested in other distributed generation, wind or solar, things like that. Okay. Which will help us to determine our rates for the future because it'll be based on their rates.
Now, did they get any more specific like this? Here's number 8. How many people live in your residence per age group? Right. And then you've got, less than 12, 13 to 17, and so forth. Does it get any more specific than that?
They will ask you how many televisions you have in your house, what kind of televisions they are, how many tablets or iPads you have, what if you have internet, and is it fast-speed internet, if you have a modem, things like that. They'll ask if you have anything that's rechargeable, such as tools, vacuum cleaners, maybe some medical supply kinds of things. They'll ask you if you have swimming pools, and how do you heat those or how do you clean those?
What type of thermostat do you have in your home?
Do you have a smart thermostat, a programmable thermostat? Don't know. There is an option for don't know from time to time.
It's not on this one, but I like this non-programmable turn on, turn off, set by hand, and then there's no thermostat. Yeah. Just a switch.
That's
turn
right.
Turn it on, turn it off. That'd probably be along the lines of a fan,
Yeah, and they ask about ceiling fans, and, do you have ceiling fans? Yes or no. They don't ask you to plug in how many. Water heaters and what size.
Gas or electric.
Yep, square footage of your house, what kind of house you live in, whether it's a single family situation, if it's a mobile home, if it's modular home, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So, and what kind of heating and cooling, if you have a furnace or if you have a heat pump or if you have an air conditioner, or, there's just a variety of different central heat and cool.
Right.
So,
which type of appliances do you have? Dehumidifier. Can't imagine a lot of those being around here.
No. Maybe in Oklahoma where they're based.
Yeah, we had one when we moved here from Mississippi, because we moved here from Mississippi.
Yeah.
And we actually have a dehumidifier at our transmitter site.
Oh, okay, because you need it for that room.
We just keep the moisture out of that particular room. That particular room never, ever dried out. It just seemed like it was always damp. And so I have a dehumidifier at one of our transmitter sites. But around here, when it's 14% humidity.
Well, and one thing, too, I'm glad you made mention of that, because at the very top of the survey, one of the very first questions they ask you is, what co-op are you with?
Oh, okay.
So there's multiple ones throughout Oklahoma, and then there's only 4 in New Mexico.
Okay.
So that's a good point, because a dehumidifier would probably be relatively common in Oklahoma.
In other parts, yeah,
but just not so much here.
Yeah, you're not going to see too many. Let's see. Energy savings items in your home. So now, what constitutes an energy saving item? Does it have a star, a certification, some kind of a label on it?
Energy Star is it will have that label.
Okay.
And then it'll have your ratings. It'll have your, what is good about this particular product. They're typically right on the front of a washer or right on the front of a dryer, depending on if it's a front end loader or top loader or whatever the situation is. And then you can get on their website too and find all the different kinds of things that are energy.gov, I think, also rated. So
okay. So that will help you answer that one. 30, please select any distributive resources.
Yes.
And then in parentheses, generator sources that serve power to your home,
such
parentheses,
as,
behind the meter that you might own.
Right.
And do you have battery, solar, wind, backup generator, other?
Yep.
Tesla, Ford pickup truck.
Well, and they do ask if there is an interest of owning an electric vehicle in the future, and that's totally up to the person. So
sure.
But that survey is we've had it up and going for about 3 weeks now, and Western Farmers is anticipating that they're going to close it out by July 15th.
Okay.
They may extend it to the end of July if they don't get the numbers that they need. We need 380 surveys, and we were at about 120 just day before yesterday. So we're only a third of the way there, if that.
Okay. Well, you picked up some.
Yes, we did.
But not near fast enough for what you'd like to do.
So we've been sending it out in emails. So if our members feel like they've been swamped with emails, we've sent it 5 times total in the last 3 weeks. Again, coinciding with other information, and then we'll send it out again on the 1st. We have it pinned at the top of our Facebook page. So if anybody is listening and you happen to get on Facebook today and you're a residential customer of CVE, go to our website, click on that link at the top of the Facebook page, and complete that survey. It shows up really well on your phone. We've had some people that took it all over their phone or on the computer. On a tablet, it's the same version, so everything looks really clear.
So do you know, when you send out your notifications, do you know which customers or members have filled it out and which ones haven't?
No. We do
So
not.
you send it to everybody?
Yes.
So I can't ask the question, if I fill this out, will you stop sending it to me? Not necessarily.
Well, and I do try to say, if you've already completed the survey, thank you so much for doing so. If you haven't, please click on this link and take 5 to 8 minutes to complete the survey.
Complete the survey. Yeah. Well, that's great. So it's and you also mentioned if you go to the Facebook page, which I was going to bring it up on here, but then I'd have to do the 2-factor authentication and put my password. I mean, it's just
it's no fun.
But when you go to the CVE Facebook page, do you have it like pinned to the top?
You're right at the top. It's the very first thing that you're going to see. And we'll probably leave it there for a while, and we may redo a few things. But until we get our numbers, we need it to be the first thing people see.
Okay. So
and we have it boosted, actually. Very rarely do we boost anything for people to see it more frequently, but we did for this survey.
Yeah.
And what I need people to understand too is that this is for our future. This will help us with energy efficiency as we go forward. And we've had a lot of issues in the last year with the freezing weather and now this hot, blistering weather that's kind of unseasonal for all parts of the country. So we don't want to see what happened in the wintertime in February, where we can't have the resources that we need. So we need people to answer these questions as honestly and fairly as they can so Western farmers can prepare to help keep our members with reliable electricity. So
very good.
And affordable electricity.
And I think you've told me this before. This information that's gathered by these surveys, this doesn't go anyplace else. This doesn't get sold to anybody.
And they don't even ask your name.
Right.
They don't even know where you're filling the survey from. They don't know if you're at home, if you're on your phone or anything like that. So we don't know. They don't know your name and number, and we don't know your name and number.
Yeah.
So
because that would be a concern for some people. If I tell you if I'm planning on making a change, am I going to all of a sudden get bombarded with solicitations from people?
You don't have to plug in your email address. You don't plug in your phone number. You don't plug in any information at all other than answering the questions. And we did provide a list of residential addresses to Western farmers. So a lot of our members last week should have gotten that survey in a hard copy, printed copy in the mail that they can return, which we had some people bring them back to the office, which was nice. That way we know for sure that it will get to Western farmers. We'll just, if we get a bunch of them, we'll just put them in a big envelope and send them.
Right.
It is a postage paid envelope, so if you want to do it that way, that's great. You can drop it off at the office if you feel more comfortable. And some people got letters with the link on it. So again, it is a legitimate survey. The link is legitimate. It is secure. It is safe. And we need your input.
Very good. Well, Leah, anything else that we need to cover today?
I don't think so, but I'm super excited about the Eddy County Fair. And
yes.
Central Valley Electric will be there. Raylyn is working on decorating the booth, and we've got a bunch of great giveaways. And
she's already decorating the booth now?
Yeah.
She's there?
Yeah. No. She's at our office.
I'm sorry.
We have it on pallets on a display. So from year to year, we can switch out the decorations at the office and then load it up and take it to put up. So.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just being...
You're just being
silly. I'm being Gene. Oh, that's something now.
No, you're funny. You always have.
That's what July. It starts July 26th,
last
right?
Tuesday of the month, which is not typical. Usually it starts on a Monday and we stay till Saturday midday. This year it's Tuesday afternoon through Saturday night.
Okay.
So it'll be a different kind of situation, but.
I need to look at the book. Is the junior livestock auction at Saturday night?
Saturday night. It's a dinner instead of a breakfast this year.
Okay. Well, that's kind of cool.
It is interesting.
It'll be
we'll
different.
see. They have a new fair board, a younger kind of generation of folks, and they think this might work better. So we'll see.
Well, and then the old folks will just be sitting in the back and...
Saturday night versus Saturday morning. We'll see what the outcome looks like.
Let's give it a try.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I think.
And I don't know if they're going to have a carnival or any kid entertainment this year, but...
I know there's a bull riding.
Yes.
I know that's going to be taking place.
Yep.
So
we got some information about that, so...
It'll be good.
Yeah, it will be a great event.
All right. Leah, thank you so much.
And thank you very much.
You have a wonderful day today.
You too.
And thank you, folks, for